Good morning, my dear children. Welcome to 6th standard computer class, lesson 2. Children, you already know what is computer, what is hardware, and what is software. Do you remember that? What is a computer? Computer is a data processing electronic machine. What is hardware? Hardware refers to the physical component of a computer. That is part of a computer. For example, monitor, printer, keyboard, mouse and CPU. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. Okay children, what is software? Software is the instructions that tell a computer what to do. Children, do you know which software takes control of a computer system on startup? That is operating system. Yes, my dear children, in this lesson we are going to study about the operating system. What is an operating system? An operating system is a collection of programs used to control the computer system. It is a software that provides a bridge between the user and the hardware. There are two types of an operating system. Single user OS. OS stands for operating system. The example of single user OS, DOS prompt. DOS stands for disk operating system. Another one is multi-user OS. Example of multi-user OS, Windows NT, Windows XP, Unix and Linux. Next, Windows XP. Windows XP is an operating system that must always be running when the computer is on. Windows XP uses graphical user interface. The graphical user interface is simple and user-friendly because any action that is performed is in the form of buttons, clicks, or selection of commands. Next, desktop. The opening screen of Windows XP is called desktop. It is a large area that gets loaded once the computer is started. The small picture on the desktop are called as icons. These small images represent a file, a folder or an application. To open a file or folder, we should double click on the icon. Next, taskbar. The narrow bar at the bottom of the screen is called the taskbar. The taskbar has start menu at the left and the system tray on the right. The date and time are displayed on the system tray. Next, file. What do you mean by file? A file is a collection of information. It may be text, pictures, numbers, sounds, or combination of all. The file name has three parts. File name, a dot and the extension. For example, myfile.txt. TXT stands for text file. Next, folders. When different files are grouped under one name, then it is called a folder. A folder consists of files and subfolders. Next, drives. The hard disk in the computer system can be divided into 2, 3 or many partitions and they are called drives. Drive is a storage area in the hard disk where files, folders and application programs are stored. Next, Windows Explorer. This is a program which manages the content of a hard disk. It helps us to explore the files, folders and drives. The left part of Windows Explorer displays drives, folders and other hardware details. And the right part displays files, subfolders and the content of the selected items on the left part. Now we are going to discuss about how to manage files and folders in Windows operating system. Managing the files and folders in Windows operating system You can organize your documents and programs in the form of files and folders. You can move, copy, rename and delete the files and folders. Children, if we want to create a new folder, first of all we have to select the new folder option from the menu bar. Here, a new folder appears with the temporary name new folder in the right part of the Windows Explorer. This is the left part of the Windows Explorer. Here type a new name to the new folder. For example, 6th A. You type a new name, then press the enter key. Here another way to create a new folder on the desktop. Just right click in the mouse on the desktop. Here select the option new, then click the option folder. Here new folder will appear. You just give a new name to the folder. Now, how you can open a previously created file or folder? Yes, if you want to open your previously created folder in the computer, first of all we have to select the folder you want to open. Then click on the menu bar. You have to select the option open. Now the folder gets opened with its content in a new window. Children, if you want to change the name of the folder, we have to select the folder. Then click on file menu or organize menu. You have to select the option rename. Here we already given a name 6th A. Now if you want to change the name 6th B, type the name 6th B. Now change it to a new name and press enter key. Now how you can copy a file or folder to different location? Select the folder you want to copy. Click on edit menu or organize menu. Select the option copy. Now the folder gets copied onto the clipboard. Then select different location where the copied folder has to be placed. For example, if you want to copy on the another drive D:, click on edit menu or organize menu. Here select the option paste. Now the 6th B folder gets copied onto the different location where we want it to be. Children, now how can we delete this folder? Select the folder to be deleted. Then click on edit menu or organize menu. Select the option delete. Now the folder will get deleted. The system asked, are you sure you want to move this folder to the recycle bin? You just click yes. Now this folder will get deleted. Okay students, shall we recall now? What is an operating system? An operating system is a collection of programs used to control the computer system. What is a file? A file is a collection of information. Okay students, what is a folder? When different files are grouped under one name, then it is called a folder. A folder consists of files and subfolders. If we want to create a new folder, we have to use option new. If we want to open a new file or folder, we have to click on the file menu, then select the option open. If we want to change the name of the folder, we have to click on file menu, then select the option rename. Next, if you want to copy of the file or folder in different location, click on edit menu, use the option copy or paste. If you want to delete a file or folder, select the file, click on edit menu, then select the option delete. Okay students, I hope you all understood this lesson carefully. Thank you students.